Hi, everyone, and welcome to Docue Digest, where we break down a particular legal topic into bite sized pieces. On the menu today is reseller agreements. We'll be talking about what they are, why they're important, and the key terms that they should include. I'm Ashleigh Evans, legal counsel at Docue UK, and joining me today is my colleague Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather Stark, Head of Legal at Docue UK. So Ashleigh, let's start with the basics. What exactly is a reseller agreement?
So, a reseller agreement is a contract between a supplier and a reseller that outlines the terms for the reseller to market and sell the supplier's products within a specific territory. These agreements are particularly useful for suppliers who want to expand their market reach without actually physically establishing a presence there. So, Heather, what's the key difference between a supplier and a reseller?
Well, a supplier is usually the owner, manufacturer, or developer of a product, while the reseller is the company that purchases products from the supplier and then resells them to customers. Essentially, resellers use their existing sales channels to resell the supplier's products without needing to manufacture them. This arrangement allows suppliers to expand their reach cost effectively and with minimal effort. So when should a reseller agreement be used, Ashleigh?
A reseller agreement should be used whenever a supplier wants to appoint a reseller to market and sell its products in a certain geographical area. This kind of agreement ensures that both parties are on the same page about how the product will be sold, where they can be sold, and under what terms.
That's right. It's a great way for suppliers to enter new markets without having to set up a local presence, hire employees, or learn the ins and outs of a new territory. So what are some of the key clauses a reseller agreement should include?
Well, first and foremost, the reseller agreement should specify whether the arrangement is exclusive, non exclusive, or if it grants sole rights. So, exclusivity is usually the most favourable for resellers because it means that no other resellers, or even the supplier for that matter, can sell the product in that territory. Now, on the other hand, non exclusive arrangements give the supplier much more freedom as it means that they can appoint other resellers in the same territory.
Yes, and sole rights lie somewhere in between, allowing the reseller to be the only one appointed, but still letting the supplier sell directly in that area.
Exactly. And apart from clarifying exclusivity rights, a reseller agreement should also include the reseller's obligations, which might include the reseller's responsibilities for marketing, sales, and customer service when it comes to the supplier's products. It should also include the supplier's obligations, such as the supplier's responsibility to supply the products to the reseller, along with the relevant payment terms.
The reseller agreement should also include protections when it comes to the supplier's intellectual property. So, for example, the agreement should clarify whether the reseller has the right to use the supplier's trademarks or branding when they're marketing the supplier's products.
That's right. And a well drafted reseller agreement template will help both the supplier and the reseller protect their interests. It can also set performance metrics for the relationship. So the supplier may wish to ensure that the reseller meets agreed upon minimum sales targets or just adhere to certain quality standards. And these specific terms can be included in the reseller agreement.
Exactly. And how can Docue help suppliers and resellers with this, Ashleigh?
Well, Docu's dynamic reseller agreement template allows you to create a top quality contract in minutes. So whether the products being sold are goods or software, Docu's templates include model clauses designed and maintained by lawyers that will help both resellers and suppliers create the contracts they need and tailor them to their business.
Sounds great. Thanks for listening, everyone.